the biggest lies in the world. The AARA does not work. I'm going to give you a list of things just in terms of the small things that we did. If I can find it with all my junk.
It's under your tie.
Yeah. The stimulus package. We gave them grab bars, toilet seats. For those of you who had a hard time getting off the toilet, these are the realities of getting older. Do you realize the government wouldn't let us do that because he said we were improving the value of the house? I had to fight him on that one. We got the smoke detectors, we got carbon monoxide detectors, because you are better off if you can stay in your home than you are in a nursing home. We got 800 more families on food stamps. We put 90 kids into camp in the Taunton Boys Club and the Fall River and Taunton Boys Club. We sent 20 adults that lost their jobs in Quaker Fabric to get a GED in partnering with Seared Jobs in Fall River. And they did a wonderful job. We created 123 jobs. We had a Safe Teen program, which statistically does work. It's pregnancy prevention and a peer counseling, and it works, and we can prove it. That's what we did in 8 months with the stimulus package. So don't believe a damn thing you see on Fox Radio that this doesn't work. I'm starting to get wound up now. You know, if you look at history, when the Nazis took over Germany, they took it over to a guy named Goebbels. And Goebbels had a theory. He was the propaganda minister. Don't tell a lie, tell a big lie. Tell it long enough and often enough, and it becomes the truth. Last week, they showed the 5-year anniversary of what happened in New Orleans. And I remember watching it, like all of you. And it went on for 5 days, you're feeling, but when they capsulized it and put it in a 1-hour show on NBC, I was ashamed to be an American. 3 days, those people went without water. I watched, when we're going over to Pakistan, the first thing we do is we drop water. The police ended up shooting the people on the bridge. There were dead bodies floating in the river. The government did nothing. And the only thing we heard was, "Good job, Brownie." Well, that wasn't a good job, and the first guy to say that is Brownie. When the last government took over, we had the largest surplus in our history. We declared 2 wars, gave a tax cut to the wealthiest people rather than paying for the war, and went $3 trillion in the hole fighting that war, which is still going on. And now everybody's running and saying, "Oh, our deficit's too big." Well, you know what that means? You remember when these same people wanted to privatize your Social Security? Would have been great in the stock market, right? Stop and think of what is being said. Stop and think of what it was like. People like Congressman Frank have been in a year and a half. He's done more in a year and a half than the previous Congress did in 10 years.